Alright, how do I explain all this nonsense? Well, first off, we'll start with the National Counseling Group, a group of master degrees that try to take each other's rocks, so the other rocks think that rock is the original rock, because, you know, this rock and this rock, this naive freshman gets this rock, and it goes into the, what is it? National Counseling Group. Okay, I'm going to try to explain. It's probably not going to. National Counseling Group, right? Okay, there's it. Which is can be cloned and copied all over the thing. And this little bit right here, this little bit was like, oh, well, I'm gonna go on vacation, and so VACA, right? And the VA scandal, which is internal documents, VA scandal, and internal documents and all that whatnot, right? So the VA scandal, and then CA, well, they're the 1% of learnamicated, that relays everything to automatically be, assimilated within their Apple network, which, the head of that snake fell off, so not snake, but millipede fell off, and then all the little legs started to grow heads and go in all the different directions. But because, Singapore and whatnot. But anyways, so these people, and then I'm like, okay, well, she's going on a vacay, and she'll talk to me when she gets back. Nope, she doesn't. Instead, it's as if someone picked up her phone after one of these things took place. So someone within this network right here, I don't know if you can see that, someone within this network can assume this data because, a degree is worth something, and it doesn't, you don't actually have to go to school to learn how to do whatnot. You just, and these people, I don't know how to explain that, but anyways, goes on a vacay, right? And then vacay, and then I'm like, okay, so and then I'm like, and then a patient in the medical field is considered the A is considered an A. It's considered a patient, a client, client A and client B. And when they go down to clinicals, and they just give them, they don't give them names, they give them alphabets, or numbers. Sometimes they give them numbers. So I'm like, yeah, so I was a client of NCG, right? So I put an A at the end of it, right? And then I'm like, well, that, and then I put that on into the maps of such maps, right? Right. So, and it's the Hampton University people that are doing it, but not doing this, but that are the NCG people. All right, but NCGA California, right? So I'm like, hey, NCGA California, that's VA California, whatever. So I'm like, oh, Well, that's strange, and I put that in. I don't know how to explain. And then I'm like, well, I'm bored, so I'll just type it in backwards, right? So I type it in backwards, and it's a national for participants. NCGA participants that can document achievements and link to educational opportunities, which means someone with a degree that has accesses to libraries from, online means, and you get these professional domain administrators or Delta Alpha networks, which are I have no back door, and I have Linux and blah blah blah. I don't. I fell off of the thing, off of the tech train, because I'm not smart and sophisticated, because I lost my freaking mind. But yeah. So participants and how do you avoid debt to but these people have these seniors, you know who this guy is, right? Oh, not this guy. Yeah, this guy. How it all came to be. All right. And Be Real is these tech guys. They'll use oh, well, he's really social, and she always uploads selfies. He always uploads what's going on, and so they'll delta that information, and they'll upload it at a later time to someone else that says they know the person, and as long as they don't have any dates of relevance or any they can make it look like it's any day, but static time theory and all that other fun stuff. But so and political people, they're even eviler, because you'll scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, and these attorney generals or AG of electronic fields, they take action, because men take action, and there's it upsets me, and I got attached, and I guess that's because I don't have the moral capacity, because I'm not harder or better or faster or stronger, because if you can't defend, if you can't protect, and you can't provide, then you're not able to have things of such. But I'm frustrated. Oh, how it all came to be. How I came to this. They closed it. Oh well. I'll just open it back up. I'll do it over here though, so you don't see all the thingies, madoogers that I'm clicking and whatnot. Because that's. Gotta make sure that's closed. All right, let's see. The news is Sotomayor. Soto means system original, target original, I guess. And look, hey, that's me. And I would show you more of it. Which even now these. Hold on. Let's see what's in that. So that's how because every time I think about and these people, they're just evil, and they get eviler, and they get worser and worser, and they can use services like hold on like once they solve your Rubik's Cube and get into your little magic box here that you only have access to. They can send things through services like send flowers or things of that nature, and it's but they're trusted credentials, and You know, if you have credentials and you're out looking for credentials that someone else took from it's I don't know how to explain it, but I'm trying to explain it the best I can, and all of it frustrates me, and all I wanted to do was be normal. But now my data is to the point where I'm unable to be employed, and because I have and it frustrates me, and it really does, and because today is I'm gonna send an email to myself, so you can see the timestamp, of the BIOS of my domain administrator, because that's who I have to follow, or that's who has control over me, over the relay of the is the cap lock on? Oh, they changed the password already. Oh, look at that. That guy did it right there. American Public University. Because it's all happening real time, and no one's going to believe that. So that's something I got to take care of. But they don't want to see the timestamps, unless the cap lock. I don't think the cap lock's on. So I'm gonna send an email to myself. Mail. Oh, my video is ready. Apparently my video is ready. So, the video that I posted about the things and whatnot. But it doesn't matter because I'm not allowed any personal attachments. So send it to myself, because you need more than one email to do things sometimes. So timestamp proof, because static time is so much fun to play with, and we just send because it should pop up right away, because is my email already open? No, my email's not already open. Oh no, it lost security. It lost my security permissions. Oh look, 60 others are able to. Oh, one block. There's one block, but Yahoo can do that. I don't know how to explain that to you. But inbox. And yeah, look, and this is hold on. I don't want to show you anything too graphic, because it would get banned. But these are and it just, I don't know how to explain all the things that are going on, and I really don't know how to explain that, but so what timestamp for the BIOS of this tower, or the network in which I am in. Let's see, any process yet? No. Okay, I'll just check the spam. Maybe I'll put myself in the spam. Spam. And Zooks, oh, they're evil as well, because they're just waiting to lure me out, and then because they have all the information they need to pretend they're me, but they're not going to be me. They're going to be somebody else, because they're masters at the game that they play. Oh, come on. All right. Anyways, here's a timestamp. Look, there's a timestamp. Hi. Right? But what is it? I'm not allowed to send myself mail. Is that what it is? Did it not get sent? Let's see. It got stuck in the. It got stuck in the draft. Didn't you see me click this? Send. Send. All right, send. Send the button. Okay. Added timestamp. Look, timestamp. Oh, this one doesn't have the date on it. How strange. How strange. But these ones in the spammity spam can. Oh, strange. How strange that is. The spammity spam can has the date on it. Maybe that's a protocol of such. But anyways, what am I trying to say? I forgot. I lost track of mine. Making student debt more manageable. Because if you have a piece of cattle name, that has a GED of sorts. Let me put that up there. If you have a piece of cattle with a GED of sorts, because who cares about somebody with a GED? But if the GED person's no longer there, then yeah, it's kind of sort of like a Game of Thrones. I guess you would say that. But if the person with the GED doesn't have what kind of student debt? Because what kind of student debt does somebody with a GED have? And if you transfer the knowledge that was absorbed by a quality mind, one of these elitists minds that absorb knowledge from fields and then put it behind and they've honed the skill down now to the point of well, their names are right there. Put the date on it. But the date is because the date doesn't matter because it can all be programmed by the all-powerful domain administrators that push buttons and can do whatever they want because they have God credentials, right? Isn't that what the Regent University is? God credentials. And if you're a lord underneath of a god and you try to do an acts outside, the lord of the domain, the lord of the herd's will, Pakistan. It's just all the things are bothering me, and what do you want to see? My face? That's what I see. What do you want to? Oh, you want to say? Because you don't think I'm that guy? You don't think I'm that guy? I'm not that guy. That guy. Want to see that guy? Is that who you want to see? All right. But no worries about that because they have doppelgangers, which are able to. You don't know what a doppelganger is? Doppelganger definition. Let's see. A doppelganger, a apparent double of a living person, or someone that can make it look like a living person, puppets and strings and all of it, and that's how the high level. Once you get past and you can't trust anybody because they're all evil, and they just sit and they'll lure you in, and they'll look for ports of such to and it just bothers me. That's all. Because you kind of look like that guy that one time, and remember that guy that one time? You'll have a great, well, you don't want to pay that student debt off, and you don't want to, it all bothers me. But we'll see if anyone gets this message, or it just stays within, because the things are free, and when things are free, they that own the things, or created the things, or maintain the things, need to get the value in which the things are created for some. They need to get their value out of it, and it is just. But so that's pretty much, because my mind is not quality. My memories are broken, and it's just, it all irks my nerves, and that's why these eyes are covered. That's why, and it's not like I'm going to take someone's eyes, because you don't, that's a horrible thing. I just covered the eyes because it's what you're able to see is what you're able to perceive, and if everything is ones and zeros, then it's what it is.